Were our politics more cooperative in the mid-20th century than they are now?
They were more cooperative if you measure who was voting on what bills. There was more likely to be liberal Republicans and conservative Democrats, and therefore there's more likely to be cooperation across the party.
So the parties were talking to each other?
Yeah.
And that included the voters, you think?
Yeah.
Jay Van Bavel is a professor of psychology at New York University who says political polarization has affected not only how we vote, but how we live. Political like-mindedness is a growing factor in where people say they'd like to move. And there's more opposition to what he calls inter-party dating.
How would you feel if your son or daughter married someone with the opposite political beliefs as yourself?
Well, a Republican in the House, that'd be difficult. It's tough, you know.
Would you be upset if your son or daughter married a Democrat?
Not upset if they were in love with the person, but definitely wouldn't agree with them.
Well, I mean, presumably they wouldn't marry him unless they loved them.
Right.
Okay. Would you prefer then that they marry somebody who shares your political beliefs?
Okay, I would say yes.
Back in 1958, 28% of Americans told Gallup they'd prefer if their child married someone from a particular political party. By 2016, researchers at UCLA found more than half of Americans now feel the same way.
It has shifted pretty dramatically.
So then it wasn't always there. Something big changed.
Well, again, I would say it's been a gradual change, but it's on big issues. So these are moral issues we're debating in society, and so reasonable people on opposite sides of the issue can disagree and very strongly. But also the other thing that's happening is there's just a growing animosity for people in the other party, and that's called what's known as affective polarization. We just don't like those people. And in fact, there's a lot of things like dehumanization and distrust and dislike across those party differences.